the Robert Hooke exhibition at Freshwater here in the planetarium. About a mile from where Hooke was born, 372 years ago this week, on the 18th of July, so it's really his birthday party. This exhibition was conceived and built by the late Trevor Clark and was for a while at All Saints Church, where Hooke's father was curate. The Clark family have kindly made permanent loan of Trevor's exhibition to the planetarium, which is now installed and we are expanding. We welcome from Freshwater Parish Council, Councillor Ballottaway, Chairman, and Andy Sutton, Councillor and leader of the Isle of Wight Council. And this is appropriate, as Hooke's brother was twice the Mayor of Newport at the time that Hooke was alive. The opening will be performed by Alan Chapman of Wadham College, Oxford, where the Royal Society was conceived and of which Hooke was its curator of experiments for many years till his death in 1703. It has been through the research and scholarship of Alan Chapman and other science historians, and particularly Alan's diligent passion for this, that has, over the last 15 years, Hooke is now receiving the respect and wide acceptance he deserves. We're delighted that Alan has so willingly agreed to perform this ceremony today. Alan, may I ask you to open our exhibition to Robert Hooke, our local hero.
Well, may I say, Paul, what an enormous honour it has been to do this, and this is becoming almost a sort of almost regular Hooke recognition. Westminster Abbey, then of course the memorial slab at the monument, and next year there's then going to be the monument to him, or at least a slab to him, in St Paul's Cathedral. And as I mentioned last night too, I am trying, if possible, to persuade the Dean and Chapter of Christ Church in Oxford, where of course Hooke was a student for 9 years, on total of 9 years, if there cannot be something to him in Christ Church Cathedral in Oxford. So after 3 centuries, he's beginning to get the recognition he deserves. So as this, of course, on his own island, just literally a short walk from where he was born and bred and where he spent the first 13 years of his life, I have the great honour and delight on opening this planetarium, which I am sure he would have been absolutely delighted to see, because he was fascinated by mechanism, by devices, by inventions, by replicating nature. And he would have been utterly thrilled with the idea of a planetarium. So may I, with great, great delight, thank you for inviting me to come here today and inaugurate the Robert Hooke Planetarium. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Alison Smith, who is Trevor Clark's daughter, just a few words she would like to say. She's also our president.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my father Trevor Clark would be absolutely delighted that the small museum he started has not been forgotten, and I believe will now go from strength to strength. He would have been overwhelmed, Professor Chapman, that you have been able to come to open the new Hooke exhibition at the planetarium, for which we thank you very much. We hope that you will accept honorary membership of the Robert Hooke Society, and that you will accept this token of our appreciation for coming and opening the exhibition today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I would also like to say how lovely it is to see Martin Grossell here from Southampton and Christ Church University, who was one of Trevor's strongest supporters. And I believe the last time Martin was here was at the Robert Hooke's Tercentenary exhibition at All Saints School in Freshwater in 2003. On behalf of the Clark family, I would like to take this opportunity of thanking Paul England, Andrew Rowe, Michael Kent and others for their sterling work in setting up the exhibition in the planetarium. And to Sybil for her continuing efforts in the start-up and development of the Robert Hooke Society. Thank you.